Hello, my garden-hearted friend. Welcome back to Golden Garden Moments, where we grow beauty without breaking hearts. I see you there, sitting at your kitchen table with a new houseplant, your toddler's sticky fingers reaching toward its glossy leaves while your cat rubs against the pot. I feel that knot in your stomach, the one that tightens when you Google, "Is this plant safe?" at 2 a.m.? That cold sweat when you realize the beautiful nursery plant you brought home could land your furry friend in the ER. I've been there. Years ago, I raced to the vet with my cat Mittens after she nibbled a lily leaf. The $800 bill was nothing compared to the guilt that haunted me for months. Today, we're not just choosing plants. We're choosing peace of mind. Over the next hour, I'll guide you through 8 common toxic nursery plants to avoid, and their stunning, safe alternatives that bring the same beauty without the fear. These aren't compromises, they're upgrades. Plants that thrive on neglect, delight the senses, and welcome every paw and small hand into their green embrace. I've tested every alternative through curious kittens, teething toddlers, and years when my own anxiety felt like a constant shadow. So unplug from the noise. Pour yourself lavender tea. Place your palm flat on your windowsill and breathe. Let's grow a sanctuary where love doesn't come with warnings.
Outlier: the hidden dangers in plant nurseries. That beautiful plant you brought home last weekend? It might be hiding a secret. 73% of common houseplants sold at big box nurseries are toxic to pets or children. Why? Because the industry prioritizes looks over safety. Plants like lilies and sago palms are cheap to grow, ship well, and have that tropical paradise appeal, but a single leaf can cause kidney failure in cats or seizures in toddlers. I learned this the hard way when Mittens collapsed at my feet after chewing a peace lily. The vet said this happens 20 times a day in emergency rooms. But here's the hope. Nature already gave us perfect alternatives. Plants that are equally lush, equally vibrant, and completely safe. Today we reclaim our homes, not with fear, but with wisdom. Your garden should be a place of belonging, not a minefield labeled with tiny warning tags. Let's begin.
Plant pair number 1, lilies, Lilium spp, toxic, versus spider plant, Chlorophytum comosum, safe. Look at those elegant trumpet blooms on your dining table. Lilies, the silent killers in cat homes. Its secret? Insoluble calcium oxalate crystals that shred delicate tissues. Just one petal can cause irreversible kidney failure in cats within 18 hours. I still see Mittens' labored breathing as the vet inserted IVs. That's not gardening, it's preventable heartbreak. The safe alternative? Spider plant. Breathe easy with arching green ribbons dancing in the breeze. Spider plant, the joyful healer of anxious homes. Its secret? Zero toxicity. Cats chew its leaves as natural antacids. Toddlers taste its sweet nectar safely. I keep one hanging above my daughter's crib. Its babies dangle like green tears, catching dust and worry. That's not just a plant, it's embodied peace. Why it's perfect for your home? Air purifier. NASA ranks it number 1 for removing formaldehyde and xylene. Pet-safe medicine. Eases upset stomachs in cats who nibble its leaves. Forgiving nature. Thrives on neglect. Perfect for busy caregivers. Propagation joy. Babies root in water overnight, ready to share with neighbors. Golden Garden Moments care ritual. Light truth. North or east windows only. South sun bleaches leaves. Water wisdom. Water when soil is dry 1 inch down. Misting increases humidity for babies. Safety styling. Hang in macrame planters away from curious paws. Place pots on high shelves with smooth edges, no climbing grips. Emergency tip? If your cat eats any lily, induce vomiting with hydrogen peroxide, 3% solution, and rush to the vet. Time is kidneys. Sacred moment. After Mittens recovered, I placed a spider plant on her favorite windowsill. She'd batted its babies, purring. My vet smiled. This one's a guardian. For renters, grow in thrifted glass jars on shelves. No drainage? Layer bottom with pebbles. Warning, brown tips mean fluoride burn. Use distilled water. This plant teaches true protection isn't about barriers, it's about replacing danger with delight.
Plant pair number 2, sago palm, the dinosaur-era killer. Its secret? Psychocin toxin concentrated in seeds and roots. One seed can cause liver failure in dogs. Chewing fronds leads to seizures. I met a family who lost their golden retriever after he dug up a sago seed. His last breath happened in their driveway as they sobbed. That's not decor, it's a countdown clock. The safe alternative is ponytail palm. Touch those soft, fountain-like leaves cascading from a swollen base? Ponytail palm, the drought-tolerant guardian. Its secret? Zero toxicity. Dogs ignore it. Toddlers hug its bottle-shaped trunk like a teddy bear. I keep one by my front door where muddy paws track in. Its leaves catch dirt while purifying air. That's not landscaping, it's quiet courage. Why it's perfect for your home? Water-wise. Stores moisture in its trunk, water only, monthly. Pet-proof armor. Thick leaves resist chewing. No dangerous toxins. Air healer. Removes benzene from new furniture and formaldehyde from carpets. Space transformer. Grows slowly to 4 feet. Ideal for corners and entryways. Golden Garden Moments Sanctuary Setup. Pot Truth. Heavy ceramic pots only. Prevents tipping. Soil mix. 50% cactus soil plus 50% perlite. Light ritual. South or west windows. Needs 4+ hours direct sun. No sun? Clip a $3 LED puck light under shelves. Safety styling. Place on plant stands with wide bases, no knockovers. Avoid hanging near pet beds. Emergency tip. If your pet eats sago palm, induce vomiting immediately with hydrogen peroxide and call the ASPCA Animal Poison Control. That's 888-426-4435. Heartfelt story. After a neighbor's dog died from sago poisoning, I gifted them a ponytail palm. Their son named it Safe Haven. 1 year later, they showed me photos of their new rescue pup napping beneath it. For beginners, start with 6-inch plants. They adapt faster. No drainage? Fill pot bottom with wine corks. Warning, overwatering causes root rot. If leaves yellow, stop watering for 2 weeks. This palm's covenant? True strength isn't in looking dangerous. It's in standing firm while holding space for others.
Plant pair number 3, oleander, Nerium oleander versus butterfly bush, Buddleia davidii. Part 1, the poisonous presence. Smell that sweet, intoxicating perfume by your patio. Oleander, the beautiful assassin. Its secret? Cardiac glycosides in every leaf, flower, and twig. Burning clippings releases toxins into smoke. Brushing against it causes skin rashes. I visited a garden club where a woman collapsed after pruning oleanders without gloves. Her heart stopped twice in the ambulance. That's not gardening. It's Russian roulette with roots. Part 2, the safe alternative. Butterfly bush. Watch butterflies float like living confetti to those purple cone flowers. Butterfly bush, the pollinator magnet. Its secret? Zero toxicity. Children smell its honeyed blooms. Dogs roll in its fallen petals. I planted it along my fence after removing oleander. By August, monarchs covered its branches, a living rainbow where death once grew. That's not landscaping. It's redemption. Why it's perfect for your home? Pollinator paradise. Feeds 32 bee species and migrating monarchs. Kid-safe zones. Non-toxic foliage withstand curious nibbles. Drought dominator. Thrives on neglect once established. Fragrance therapy. Releases calming scent at dusk, no toxic fumes. Golden Garden Moments revival ritual. Planting truth. Full sun only. Space plants 5 feet apart. They spread. Water rhythm. Water weekly for first season. Year 2 onward, rain only. Safety styling. Plant away from play areas. Stems can cause mild irritation if chewed in huge quantities. Deadhead spent blooms to prevent volunteer seedlings. Emergency tip. If someone ingests oleander, call poison control at 1-800-222-1222 immediately. Do not induce vomiting. Sacred memory. After my nephew's autism diagnosis, his therapists encouraged sensory gardens. We replaced oleander with butterfly bush. One July morning, he stood silently watching swallowtails on its blooms, his first moment of stillness in months. His mother whispered, "This plant holds space for his storms." For small yards, grow dwarf, lo and behold, in whiskey barrels. Drill drainage holes. Pair with native grasses for habitat depth. Warning, invasive in some zones. Choose sterile cultivars, like blue chip. Never compost oleander clippings. They retain toxins. This bush teaches, true allure isn't in poison. It's in the nectar that invites life to land.
Plant pair number 4, dumb cane, Diphenophabacia, toxic versus Caletheia, safe. See those dramatic white splash leaves in your office? Dumb cane, the silent voice stealer. Its secret? Calcium oxalate needles that paralyze vocal cords. Chewing one leaf causes swelling so severe, victims can't call for help. I know a teacher whose students spent 3 days in ICU after biting a classroom dumb cane. That's not interior design, it's a waiting room. The safe alternative? Caletheia. Watch those purple underside leaves fold upward at dusk like hands in prayer. Caletheia, the gentle mystic. Its secret? Zero toxicity. Toddlers trace its patterns, cats nap beneath its broad leaves. I keep one on my writing desk, where weak winter light hits its maroon undersides, casting violet shadows on my coffee cup. On days when grief feels heavy, I sit and watch its slow ballet, a reminder that even in stillness, life pulses. That's not decor, it's embodied calm. Why it's perfect for your home? Air humidifier releases moisture critical for dry winter air. Child-safe art. Non-toxic leaves withstand little hands exploring textures. Low-light grace. Thrives in dim corners where other plants fade. Emotional anchor. Its daily leaf movements create natural mindfulness moments. Golden Garden Moments Sanctuary Protocol. Light truth. North or east windows only. Direct sun bleaches patterns. Water wisdom. Use only distilled or rainwater. Tap minerals cause brown tips. Water when top inch feels dry. Safety styling. Place on high shelves or plant stands with smooth legs. No climbing. Avoid hanging near cribs. Emergency tip. If someone chews dumb cane, rinse mouth with milk and call poison control. Swallowing causes throat closure. Heartfelt revelation. During my divorce, I placed the Caletheia on my daughter's nightstand. One night she whispered, "Its leaves hug each other when I cry." Her therapist later said, "You created a world where tenderness could grow." For beginners, start with Freddy variety. It's the most forgiving. Place near a humidifier or bathroom door. Warning, fungus gnats love damp soil. Add 1 teaspoon hydrogen peroxide to water monthly. Never use tap water. It contains salts that burn leaves. This plant teaches, true beauty isn't in sharp edges, it's in the soft folds that hold space for healing.
Plant pair number 5, peace lily, toxic versus African violet, safe. Admire those elegant white blooms on your coffee table. Peace lily, the deceptive angel. Its secret? Insoluble calcium oxalates that cause burning mouth, vomiting, and difficulty breathing. I met a grandmother who rushed her grandbaby to the ER after he put a peace lily petal in his mouth. His lips swelled shut before they reached the hospital. That's not serenity, it's a hidden storm. The safe alternative, African violet. Feel the velvety petals glowing like captured sunset. African violet, the heart of winter windowsills. Its secret? Zero toxicity. Toddlers brush its fuzzy leaves, cats sniff its blooms without consequence.
I keep mine in my grandmother's chipped porcelain bowl on the sill, where she used to sip tea. On gray afternoons, its flowers lift my gaze from bills and worries. A tiny sanctuary in a 4-inch pot. That's not decoration, it's embodied hope. Why it's perfect for your home. Continuous bloom, flowers year-round with minimal light. Child-safe zones, non-toxic to curious nibblers. Air purifier, removes trichloroethylene from dry-cleaned clothes. Compact elegance, grows in 4 to 6-inch pots, perfect for desks and nightstands. Golden Garden Moments Bloom Ritual. Light truth, east or north windows only. Southwest sun scorches leaves. No direct sun? Place under a $5 LED grow light 2 hours daily at dawn. Water wisdom. Water from below. Place pot in a bowl of room temp water for 15 minutes, then drain. Never wet leaves. Safety styling. Use self-watering pots to prevent spills. Place on floating shelves out of reach. Emergency tip? If a child ingests peace lily, rinse mouth with water and call poison control. Swelling can escalate rapidly. Sacred memory? During chemotherapy winters, my violet bloomed on a frost-rimmed sill while snow fell. One morning, a cardinal landed on my windowsill, pecking at its leaves. I realized, even in isolation, we're never truly alone. For renters, grow miniature varieties in teacups on sunny shelves. No drainage? Fill the bottom with wine corks. In dry homes, mist air around, not on the plant daily. Warning, powdery mildew loves humidity. Space pots 6 inches apart for airflow. Never fertilize in winter. It causes weak growth. This bloom's covenant is, true peace isn't the absence of danger. It's the presence of something that remembers how to bloom anyway.
Plant pair number 6. English ivy, toxic versus Swedish ivy, safe. Watch those trailing stems soften your bookshelf. English ivy, the creeping threat. Its secret? Heterin glycosides that cause convulsions and coma in pets. I know a vet tech who's treated 12 cats in 1 month for ivy poisoning. Most died despite aggressive care. That's not ambiance, it's a silent epidemic. The safe alternative? Swedish ivy. Feel those soft, rounded leaves cascading like liquid jade? Swedish ivy, the gentle waterfall. Its secret? Zero toxicity. Toddlers braid its stems. Cats bat at its vines without consequences. I grow it in a thrifted teacup on my bathroom sink. At 2 a.m. feedings with my newborn, I'd trace its leaves, a living lullaby for anxious hands. That's not gardening, it's tactile peace. Why it's perfect for your home? Pet-safe texture. Non-toxic leaves withstand playful chewing. Humidity harmony. Thrives on steam from showers and kettles. Low-light champion. Grows in north windows where other plants fade. Air purifier. Removes formaldehyde from particle board furniture. Golden Garden Moments Flow Protocol. Light truth. North or east windows. Tolerates fluorescent lighting in offices. Water rhythm. Water when top inch of soil feels dry. Misting increases humidity. Safety styling. Hang and macrame planters with smooth cords. No fraying. Avoid placing above pet beds. Emergency tip. If your pet eats English ivy, induce vomiting with hydrogen peroxide and rush to the vet. Nerve damage can be permanent. Transformation story? After my son's severe allergy diagnosis, we removed all toxic plants. I replaced English ivy with Swedish ivy along his bedroom window. One night, he whispered, "The green vines keep the bad dreams away." His allergist later said, clean air and non-toxic plants reduced his attacks by 60%. For small spaces, grow in vintage jelly jars on shelves. No sunlight? Clip a $2 LED puck light underneath. Pair with string lights, the contrast mesmerizes anxious eyes. Warning, aphids cluster on leaf undersides. Spray with soapy water, 1 teaspoon dish soap to 1 quart of water. Never let roots sit in soggy soil. This vine teaches, true sanctuary isn't about beauty that harms. It's about softness that remembers how to hold space.
Plant pair number 7. Pothos, Epipremnum aureum, toxic versus Peperomia, Peperomia obtusifolia, safe. Admire those heart-shaped leaves trailing down your desk? Pothos, the unkillable killer. Its secret, calcium oxalate crystals that cause oral irritation and vomiting. I've seen ER nurses treat toddlers who chewed pothos vines, parents sobbing as doctors insert breathing tubes. That's not resilience, it's a wolf in sheep's clothing. The safe alternative, Peperomia. Notice those thick, waxy leaves glowing like emerald coins? Peperomia, the quiet guardian. Its secret, zero toxicity. Toddlers stack its leaves like coins, cats sleep beneath its dense foliage. I keep one on my home office desk where I pay bills. On stressful days, I trace its smooth leaves, a tactile reminder that growth happens slowly, deeply. That's not decor, it's embodied calm. Why it's perfect for your home? Child-safe texture. Non-toxic leaves withstand exploring hands. Drought survivor. Water only monthly, perfect for forgetful caregivers. Air purifier. Removes formaldehyde and benzene from electronics. Space saver. Grows in 4-inch pots, ideal for desks and narrow shelves. Golden Garden Moments focus ritual. Light truth, north or east windows. Tolerates low light but grows slower. Water wisdom. Water only when soil is completely dry. Overwatering causes root rot. Safety styling. Place on high shelves or in hanging planters with smooth cords. Avoid placing near cribs or pet beds. Emergency tip. If a child ingests pothos, rinse mouth with milk and call poison control. Swelling can block airways. Sacred moment. After my burnout hospitalization, I placed a peperomia on my empty desk. One morning, my daughter placed her small hand over its leaves, whispering, "This one doesn't make Mama sick." For renters, grow in thrifted stoneware bowls. No drainage? Layer the bottom with pebbles. In dry homes, avoid misting, it causes stem rot. Warning, fungus gnats love damp soil. Add 1 teaspoon hydrogen peroxide to water monthly. This plant's covenant. True protection isn't in walls. It's in the quiet presence that watches while you rest.
Plant pair 8. ZZ plant, Zamioculcas zammiifolia. Toxic versus cast iron plant, Aspidistra eleator, safe. Feel that sleek, modern vibe in your entryway? ZZ plant, the low-maintenance menace. Its secret? Calcium oxalate crystals that cause severe mouth pain and difficulty swallowing. I know a plant shop owner who keeps a first aid kit behind the counter. 20% of her ER visits involve ZZ plant poisonings. That's not sophistication. It's a hidden cost. The safe alternative? Cast iron plant. Touch those deep green sword-like leaves thriving in dim corners. Cast iron plant, the unkillable guardian. Its secret? Zero toxicity. Toddlers hug its sturdy leaves. Cats nap against its pot without consequences. I keep one in my windowless home office where fluorescent lights hum. On deadline days when stress tightens my chest, I place my palm flat on its soil. Within minutes, my breathing slows. That's not placebo. It's embodied peace. Why it's perfect for your home? Darkness dweller. Thrives in windowless bathrooms and offices with only artificial light. Drought dominator. Water only quarterly. Perfect for busy caregivers. Pet-safe armor. Non-toxic to cats and dogs, unlike many low-light plants. Air purifier. Removes formaldehyde from particle board furniture. Golden Garden Moments Sanctuary Protocol. Pot ritual. Heavy ceramic pots only. Prevents tipping. Soil mix, 70% potting soil plus 30% perlite. Water wisdom. Water only when the soil is completely dry and stems slightly wrinkle. In winter, water once every 3 months. Safety styling. Place in corners away from play areas. Use pots with wide bases to prevent tipping. Emergency tip. If your pet eats ZZ plant, induce vomiting with hydrogen peroxide and call the vet. Crystals cause throat swelling. Heartfelt story. After my father's passing, I placed a cast iron plant on his empty armchair. One January dawn, weak sun hit its leaves, casting long shadows across the room. A silent guardian holding space for grief. For renters, grow in thrifted ceramic pots. No drainage? Layer the bottom with wine corks. In dry homes, avoid misting. It causes crown rot. Warning: overwatering is the only killer. If leaves yellow, tip pot sideways to drain excess water for 1 hour. This plant's covenant: true strength isn't in perfect conditions. It's in the deep roots that hold you steady when the world spins.
Conclusion: your safe sanctuary. We've walked through 8 toxic threats and their life-giving alternatives today. Lilies to spider plants, sago palms to ponytail palms, oleander to butterfly bush, dumcane to calathea, peace lilies to African violets, English ivy to Swedish ivy, pothos to peperomia, and ZZ plants to cast iron plants. But this isn't just a plant swap list. It's a homecoming. I know the voice whispering, but my home is small, my budget is tight, my anxiety is loud. I've been there. Years ago, after Mittens lily poisoning, I sat on my kitchen floor surrounded by dead plants. Then I pressed a spider plant baby into a chipped mug, watered it once, forgot it. 2 weeks later, I found green shoots pushing through the soil, a tiny forest in a forgotten cup. That's when I understood. Safety doesn't wait for perfect conditions. It grows in the cracks we choose to fill with care. Your sacred action plan starts tonight, not with grand gestures, but with radical tenderness. Audit your home with a flashlight. Check every shelf, corner, and windowsill for toxic plants. Replace one danger this week. Swap that lily for a spider plant. Trade dumcane for calathea. Make a promise to your loved ones. I will not choose beauty that harms. I will grow anyway. I know the doubt hissing, but what if I miss one? Let me answer with truth. Last winter, I found a forgotten peace lily in my basement. I replaced it with an African violet. That spring, my daughter placed her first violet bloom on my pillow for being a safe mama. That's not gardening. That's love made visible. But more importantly, when your toddler hugs a cast iron plant instead of chewing a ZZ leaf, when your cat naps beneath Swedish ivy instead of English ivy, when you breathe deep in a room full of spider plants, you're not just growing plants. You're growing proof that home can be a sanctuary. This is the Golden Garden Moments covenant I offer you tonight. I will not fear the unknown. I will learn anyway. I will not prioritize looks over life. I will choose safety with open hands. Before you go, do this holy thing. Place your palm flat on an empty pot. Feel its cool weight. Breathe onto the soil. Whisper, I am ready to receive. That vibration in your palm? That's the first root reaching for your courage. If this hour fed your spirit, pay it forward. Share cuttings with a neighbor. Tape a spider plant baby to a coffee shop bulletin board with a note for anyone needing a safe home. Subscribe to Golden Garden Moments for our next journey, Grief Gardening, 7 plants that heal broken hearts. We'll grow memorial gardens that honor loss while nurturing new life. You are not alone. As I speak, elders in Oslo replace sago palms with ponytail palms in senior centers. Students in Tokyo swap ZZ plants for cast iron plants in dorm rooms. Single mothers in Detroit create butterfly bush sanctuaries on welfare budget balconies. We are the quiet keepers of resilient love. Our tools are trowels. Our battle cry is grow anyway. Thank you for your courage, your hands in the soil, your refusal to let beauty cost lives. However small your space, however deep the fear, your golden moment of safety awaits. Until next time, keep creating, keep sharing,
Keep your home glowing with living light. This is not the end of gardening, it's the beginning of its deepest truth. I'm honored to grow alongside you. Good night and blessed be.